Hey everyone, this is your stimulus check update, second stimulus check update for those of you on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and VA benefits, and anyone else wondering about the second stimulus check. Yesterday in my comment section, I got a bunch of comments from people that got their second stimulus check already. I'm so happy for you guys, congratulations. Unfortunately, I am one of those many people that have still not received their second stimulus check. The first round of stimulus, I got my stimulus check really early and was probably one of the first batch that got the first stimulus check, but apparently I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the second stimulus check, and that's okay with me. But just to let you know, if you haven't received your second stimulus check yet, but you got your first stimulus check, you should be fine. It should be coming. They are just sending these out every single day. Unlike the first one that was sent out like weekly, this one is being sent out every day. So if you haven't received it yesterday, check your bank account, your Direct Express card every single day to make sure that you haven't received it without even you knowing it. But as of this morning, I haven't received mine yet either. I have heard from many of you that are on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and VA benefits that have not received their stimulus check yet either. As long as you got the first stimulus check, your second stimulus check will be coming. I'm going to be going over all the questions, or a bunch of the questions I've been asked in my comment section. The frequently asked questions that I'm getting all the time. And I have a bunch of them, and I'm just going to kind of go through these questions really quick in this video. So make sure you watch the whole video because I'm going to go through a bunch of questions. First off, if you owe back child support, I got a verification yesterday from somebody that said that their husband owed back child support and they did not have their back child support taken out of their second stimulus check. So that's a good verification. The second stimulus check will not have back child support taken out of it. If you are claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes and you're over the age of 17, you are not eligible for the second stimulus check. If you have a Direct Express card, your second stimulus check should go onto your Direct Express card. And I have heard from multiple people that have had a Direct Express card and they're showing a pending date of January 4th. If you got your first stimulus check by paper check or EIP debit card, you should be getting your second stimulus check by paper check or EIP debit card also. The EIP debit card will be coming in an unmarked envelope, so make sure you're checking your mail closely to make sure you don't throw out your EIP debit card. Paper checks started going out by mail yesterday and will continue to go out each day. Paper checks should go out, all of them should arrive before the end of January, but probably for most people they will be coming sooner than that, much sooner than the paper check like for months that was happening in the first stimulus check. Like I said before, direct deposits are going out every single day. Make sure that you're checking your bank account every day, and you can check it multiple times a day as some banks get their direct deposits at different times. Yesterday I had a friend that I talked to in the morning and he said, no, I don't have my stimulus check yet. But by the afternoon, he did see a stimulus check pending in his bank account. So you can check multiple times a day. It should not matter which bank you have. All of the banks will just be receiving them as the IRS sends them. It doesn't matter whether you're Wells Fargo, or Bank of America, or Chase, or some other bank. It all depends on when the IRS. As far as when those funds will be available for you to spend, that is more up to the bank, and it usually takes 1 to 2 days after you see it pending on your bank statement before it's actually available for you to spend. I've had this question a lot of times over the past few months and everything else. I did a little bit of research. If someone is claiming you without your knowledge, or claiming you but they are not taking care of you, maybe you're not living at their house, but either a parent or a child is claiming you, or if you're an adult dependent, but they're claiming without your permission or without your knowledge, and they are not actually taking care of you and you're not really their dependent, there are some steps you can take, and the IRS has some things that you can do to get that worked out. What I would suggest is that you talk to a tax professional, and basically what you will need to do is you'll have to file taxes and ensure that you are not marked as a dependent on someone else's taxes. There are some things you'll need to work out. So I would suggest that you talk to a tax professional if someone is claiming you, but they shouldn't be claiming you. Or if you are, for instance, a grandparent and you're taking care of your grandchildren, and those grandchildren live at your house for most of the year, and basically they are under your care. Let's say the parent is still claiming those children. Well, you, the grandparent, if you are taking care of those children throughout the entire year and they live at your house, then you actually should be able to claim them on your taxes, not the parent. Well, now, once again, talk to a tax professional because they will help you work out how to get that fixed with the IRS. If you added a bank account on the non-filers tool, but you still received a paper check the first time, you will also be receiving a paper check the second time. Basically, it means the IRS had already processed your paper check before your bank account information was updated on the non-filer tool. In addition to the non-filer tool, if you did the non-filer tool the first time and you got the first stimulus check, you do not need to do the non-filer tool the second time. In fact, if you got your first stimulus check at all, you do not need to do anything to get the second stimulus check. There are a couple exceptions to that. If you changed your address and you got a paper check the first time, then you will need to fill out a change of address form on the United States Postal Service USPS website and change your address. Hopefully you've already done this if you've moved, but fill out a change of address form on USPS website, and that way your mail will be forwarded from your old address to your new address, including any paper check that would come from the IRS. That's one of the things you would need to do. The other thing is, if you changed your bank account and you got your first stimulus check via direct deposit, then you'll have to actually wait and file taxes with the IRS, because the IRS is going to send your direct deposit to your old bank account that they have on file. The bank will then reject it, send it back to the IRS. The IRS will then attempt to send you a paper check. If for whatever reason they can't get that paper check to you, then you will need to file taxes. For those of you on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or VA benefits, or anyone else that is not required to file taxes, if you did not get your first stimulus check and you do not get your second stimulus check, but you are eligible, then you will need to file taxes. I've had a lot of people ask me about this, so I just want to clarify it once again. You may file taxes anytime, even if you have no income other than your SSI or your SSDI or your Social Security. You may file taxes at any time. Basically, you would just claim no income or whatever your income is. But if you didn't get your first or second stimulus check, then you will need to file taxes as long as you are eligible for those. And then the IRS will have instructions on the 1040 form on how to get that stimulus check as essentially a tax return or a tax refund. I think that's all of the questions that I can think of that I saw in my comment section. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section. Oh, by the way, the Get My Payment tool is still offline as of this morning, but you can continue to check the IRS Get My Payment tool. My guess is it's going to be less important to check the Get My Payment tool this time because the stimulus checks are coming way faster than the first time. Many people have already gotten their stimulus checks this time. In addition, just a quick note, the $2,000 stimulus check proposal that was passed in the House, it has gone to the Senate. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell rejected the House proposal, and he had his own proposal that had the $2,000 stimulus check increase, basically up to $2,000 from $600, so it would be an extra $1,400. In addition to that, he added two provisions, both of which the Democrats have said, yeah, we are not voting for that. So until Mitch McConnell decides to vote on exactly what the House sent over, which was increased to $2,000, and add adult dependents as eligible for the second stimulus check. If Mitch McConnell votes on that, then there's a chance it will go through. If they do not vote on that, but they continue trying to push through the $2,000 stimulus checks, plus the committee to investigate election fraud, as well as removing the liability protection from the big tech companies like Facebook, Google, YouTube, and others. Those are the things that have been tacked on to the Senate proposal that Mitch McConnell wants to have a vote on. So anyway, if that is the one, my guess is it's not going to go through the Senate. But if for some reason Mitch McConnell has a change of heart and decides to vote on the House bill exactly as it went through, then there's a chance it could go through. His concerns were that the $2,000 stimulus checks would go out to a lot of people who are wealthy and who do not need the second stimulus check. And I mean, I think there is some credibility to that argument. However, it would mean that a lot of other people are left out of the extra money as well. Anyway, I hope you have a happy new year. So be safe tonight. Make sure you Have a good time with friends and family, but be safe. I'm looking forward to a new year. Finally, I'm ready to put year 2020 to bed and just move on from 2020 and start fresh with a new year of 2021. Thank you once again for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos, whether you subscribe or not. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve and a wonderful New Year, and I will talk to you again soon.